the perch as far as the fins, and so you should be able to point out the pectoral fins
These ones right here.
and the pelvic fins. Flip it over.
Oh, okay. They're connected to the claspers.
Say again.
They're connected to the claspers. They're like fused together.
Okay, so you have pelvic fins with claspers projecting from it.
Yeah.
What does that mean, everybody? There's claspers projecting. You
Male.
have a male shark there. Okay. Dorsal fins.
The anterior one and the posterior one.
So the dorsal fin is kind of what they are famous for. And the caudal fin, of course.
This one back here. Oh, lonely.
Nurse shark, isn't it?
It's a baby shark.
The eyes, the nostrils, and the mouth, again, are what was shown on the perch also.
Eyes, nostrils, and then on the underside, you have the mouth here.
It was sad.
And
Duh.
then, you know, ahead of all of that, then is the region of the head we call the rostrum. And what is the point of the rostrum? On the very, very tip of the rostrum, what do you find in the very tip of the rostrum? The ampullae of Lorenzini. What are those? Are those mechanoreceptors like the lateral line receptors? They aren't mechanoreceptors, are they? Electromagnetic receptors. They're detecting, you know, the muscle and nerve, like impulses of nearby prey, right? So right on the tip of the rostrum. Okay. I don't remember. Did your lateral line show up in your shark? It showed up real nice in the perch. I don't remember if it did.
It showed up better in the back end.
Say again.
It showed up better in like the back end.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
Oh, that's right. I think we saw it back there farther. So point it out to everybody. So the lateral line. And then you guys don't have a bony operculum, do you?
Nope.
Because this is not a bony fish. This is a cartilaginous fish. So you should be able to see your gills then. Your gills externally.
Right here.
You see gills?
It'd be easier if it's like this side.
God, those eyes.
And then we already mentioned the clusters. I think that was all the external stuff.
And so your
Oh, it's spiracles? That's right. The spiracles are like the extra little gills that behind the eyes, right?
So they call them sharks and insects.
Yeah, totally different thing.
Okay, but they're just called the same. Do they function the same way?
Well, they're respiration, but otherwise
Okay.
they're not. No.
It's not the same, but they're both. Okay.
All right, so now if we kind of pin down so we can see the internal anatomy. Let me know when you guys are ready.
She just like stabbing it.
Therapeutic.
What do they call that?
Oddly
What's that
satisfying
name?
video.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll start with the liver. So the liver is pretty. Everybody take a look how huge and obvious the liver is in the shark here. I mean, like it's the largest organ in all these specimens, but like especially so in the shark here.
Why is it so big in the shark?
Especially you know we're gonna.
The liver, like 3 lobes.
It says what's the
Oh, there
function
we
of the
go.
liver, you guys? And so what are some functions of the liver? There's more than one function.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Does it absorb nutrients from the digestive tract?
And it stores them in what form?
Energy.
Proteins.
Glycogen, right?
Damn, Omar, you're smart.
What about what is the function of the liver as far as the excretory system is concerned? Remember, sharks produce the same type of nitrogenous waste that we do.
Ammonia.
No,
Urea. So what does the liver do? How does it make urea?
Combines it with carbon dioxide.
With other solutes.
With carbon dioxide, right? It combines the ammonia with carbon dioxide, and that produces urea, right? So, oh wait. Notice for the liver, there's kind of two. There's a large right and the left lobe, and a smaller middle lobe. So point those out to everybody. The two major lobes, and then the smaller middle lobe.
The right lobe, middle lobe, and left lobe.
And then maybe behind that, we're going to start with the digestive system. And so with the digestive system of the shark, it's the esophagus, and then the stomach, and then the intestine, we call it. So kind of show everybody in that order.
This is the esophagus. Right here, it's a J-shaped stomach. Right here, this is the spleen. And right here are the intestines.
Is the what?
the intestine.
Right. So it's the esophagus to the stomach, which kind of again J-shaped, meaning kind of loops back up and it loops back down again to form the intestine. And then what does she point out, everybody, that's attached to the kind of the tip of the stomach?
Spleen.
Spleen. So the spleen kind of forms that triangular cap on the stomach there. There's a comment in the lab manual, I don't know if you guys thought about this, but it says the spleen plays an important role in sharks that it does not play in other vertebrates. What might this role be? Keep in mind that sharks are cartilaginous fishes and therefore don't possess bone.
They produce blood cells.
So in all of us bony vertebrates, where are our blood cells produced?
Bone.
Bone. But now where does a shark produce its blood if it doesn't have bone? Except in the top of the spleen. And so the spleen produces hemopoiesis, if you remember that word, blood cell production. Right? So okay. Now flanking the esophagus on both sides, what do we find like on each side of the esophagus?
The testes.
Right. So there's going to be gonads, and we know these are testes because why?
It's got the male claspers.
Right, it's a male. It's got claspers. And so these aren't huge gonads. The female ovaries would be a lot larger if we had a female.
So
Isn't that kind of unusual? They're kind of high up on the.
Those are gonads?
The
Yeah.
There's the testes up there, kind of on each side of the esophagus. And then the heart.
Right here. Like above the liver.
So tiny.
And how many chambers? This is for everybody. How many chambers does the shark
Two.
have? 2 chambers, right? Single or double circulation?
Single.
And then the last thing I think we pointed out was the kidneys. The kidneys, which is kind of just like, it's on the dorsal wall, just like it is for us, but it's not bean shaped.
It's just like the line.
got black stuff.
You can literally just, yeah, it's just that line. She's moving.
As
the
for
stomach
me,
and then-
feels better. Yay.
That's cool.
Where's the swim bladder?
What did you ask about?
Nothing, I was just kidding. It was a joke.
I hope that was a
It was a
joke.
joke. It was a joke.
Yeah, right.
You're not funny.
I felt like you were making it was a joke.
Yeah, but what?
I heard.
Oh, it's the poorer headphone?
Okay.